Aquarius, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. But I want to tell all of you that I'll be traveling throughout the month of July until August 15, so there will be a higher sense of delay in my readings. But if you're still interested in those, just email me and I will give you all the details that you need. So Aquarius, I do feel that the month of July is a very hectic month, which means that there's a lot of unpredictability and shaky sensations, troublesome energy. Sometimes this is an energy that presents itself with sudden situations happening that are like eye openers, or truth openers to what you have been kind of blindfolded to. It could be that some of you are facing discussions and situations, conflicts with relationships in your life that are very hard to manage, because I do feel like there's a lack of harmony or a lack of a diplomatic energy here in order for whichever disagreements you have in the month of July to find middle ground of understanding and respect to the differences that may occur there. I feel like there's a lot of defenses, arguments, and even a sense of violence. So I would advise some of you to really be careful with the way you communicate, with the way you project your energies, because there's a tendency to go into war or battle for things that may even be much more of an unconscious nature, things that may be more of an emotional response to a fear than an actual situation that is worth fighting for. I do feel that there's a lot that you don't know, that you will get to know in the month of July, but for some of you, it will not be in the most pleasant ways. When I was shuffling, I did hear the word earthquake, and this is the card that showed up in your conscious position. Of course, that doesn't mean that an earthquake is going to happen, nothing like that. What I believe is that there's going to be some type of shake-up. Something is going to affect you or your life or the life of someone you know. You could be observing it. Still, it's something that it's unpredictable, that may be very occult right now. You may not really know what this is about, but it will be revealed to you. There's profound revelation of a truth that either you have been unconscious about, unaware about, or avoiding seeing or dealing with. I feel like you will find out about things that for some of you will shock you, or others will find out about things about you that will shock them. And it's a month where breathing, and being very conscious is fundamental to take you to a better energy. I do feel that the beginning, the first 2 weeks are more in this vibration of change and things being a little bit troublesome and complicated, but then I feel like the outcome to the month of August is actually very, very positive. So whichever happens, it may really be required. It may really be something that it's needed to free you, from restraints that are keeping you from advancing in your own path, which is sometimes what the tower is meant to, is to shatter, things we are, obstacles that are in our way, or situations that are in our way that no longer serve us, and they are holding us back from following the path of the star, the path of dreams, the path of accomplishment, the path that is truly yours. I feel that some of you are worried, and very anxious about things. I feel like others of you are feeling that something is coming. You're having weird premonitions or sensations, and you're still very afflicted because you cannot make sense of the signs you are receiving. I feel that some of you are receiving lots of signs, and you should pay attention as you can to them. There's a lot of messages coming to Aquarius, and I feel like things will speed up. So whichever you feel has been stagnant, delayed, not happening, I feel that suddenly there's like this boom, this outburst of energy that is just going to make things go a little bit crazy. I feel like your ruling planet is really present here, Uranus and Mars energy, so it's very like aggressive energies of change and assertiveness. I feel as well that Aquarius that have been holding back from actually speaking the truth about things they don't agree with, you know, situations that are not right, or situations that they know they need to you know, assert themselves more. This is the month where I feel that will happen. I feel like you will no longer, you know, swallow things or contain or control certain things as easily, because there's a lot of frustration as well and irritation that you are meant here to release, because it's not serving you and actually is keeping you from enjoying your life as you want. I feel that Aquarius that are looking for stability, they are going to need to be patient. There's still something here to be done in terms of foundation. And I think that the way for you to reach that core that you need in terms of foundation, you need to be aware of things that are preventing you from actually accessing that depth of your soul. And you may just receive the answers and the clues of what that is in the month of July. I feel like there's things falling apart for some of you, and lies and deceit being discovered. I feel that there's someone in your life that may be a source of problem. I feel that for some of you there could be situations in work as well. If not personal relationships, work situations may be hard. Some of you may be leaving your job. Some of you may be having, you know, very intense, ugly discussions with people who are not treating, or people that you believe are not treating you right, you know, or fairly. I feel that there's a lot of rushing energy, like a tornado sweeping in and changing things and destroying what needs to be destroyed so you can rebuild new. I feel like your fears are being triggered, but at the same time, great epiphanies. I feel that, of course, that for each Aquarius, this energy will manifest in different ways. But what I'm saying is that there's like this genius quality at the same time, the Tower and the Moon together, that can bring like revelations that are out of this world. I feel like some of you could have unique, again, strong premonitions, even about the collective, you know, the stage of the world, or disasters that may be happening in the world, and you may feel it. I feel like some of you are very connected with the suffering of the collective, and not only of the collective, of course, the community or people that you're dealing with. You may be feeling them out. You may be really tuning into the depths of that unconscious process of pain and suffering, and you may be some of you may be not really liking the moon, because it's not very a very reliable, you know, mental, intellectual energy here. You may not be able to grasp it as easily with the filter that Aquarius usually use, which is a logic, because you can be very creative, you can be very genius, but usually you still have this tendency to be very mental. And the moon is about the irrational, the subjective, the creative process, but the one that comes from the depths of the soul, not from the mind. And so you may not really feel comfortable. That's what I want to say. Some of you are opening up. You're having your awakening, your ascension here in the month of July. But it's not going to feel comfortable. It's not going to feel easy. It's not going to feel good in the beginning. I feel like some of you will have this impact of something, of an energy hitting you hard. And you will manage it. I can see that you will manage it actually very good, but it will require a moment of strength and bravery here to face something that it's very unknown. What I feel is that some of you will face something in the month of July that is like the very first time you're facing it, something that you never experienced, and that brings fear. I feel like for Aquarius that have been waiting or delaying decisions and speaking up about something, this is the month where a lot of things will come out, and they do need to come out. But I also feel that some of you are receiving a heads up. Some of you are kind of sensing that something is coming. I feel that not all is bad. I feel that there's things coming that are as well very, very, very good. I feel like some of you will have reasons to celebrate more in the end of the month. Things will get better. Things will turn around. There's like this sweeping force, you know, it's like a sweeping force taking away, you know, the BS or whichever is holding you, still a prisoner of something that's not right or not fair, again, to you and to others involved. And you may need to have that moment of liberation and allow, you know, the universe to make, to make that process of breaking you free of something or awaken you to something. And then I feel like you will actually receive something very good out of it. I feel like there will be a lot of a social energy in the month of August. You are walking in the direction of building good relationships with friends and celebrating life in a more enthusiastic plane. That's what I want to say. Is like you will have this joyful, you know, mood to then, as you are free from this burden or whichever it is that you feel like is a prison, once you are free from this, you will feel that finally you can enjoy life. You can celebrate. You can, when you're laughing, actually laugh and not be so considerate of things that are as troublesome to you as they possibly still are in the beginning of the month. So I also feel like you should expect the unexpected. I think that there's a lot of adaptation that some of you will go through as well. Some of you may not like this adaptation. Some of you will need to, again, let the Tower work. The Tower is one of those energies that are out of our grasp. They are about things that either we want or not need to happen and change. And it's a forced, imposed change usually. Usually it's change that unconsciously we know we need and we want, but consciously we fight till the end. We resist till the end because it will put in jeopardy things that we believe are part of our security and our previous investment. But there's something about this Tower that usually it's built on faulty foundations. That's why you may need to restructure something in your life to make it stronger and more connected with you, you know, with the truth that lies in you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.